taking the plunge into real estate, making... Hello everyone, I am Bob, and in this real estate video, I'm going to teach you the differences of different brokerages that you could join and the pros and cons of them. So, let's start with the traditional ones, the brick and mortar guys, the ones who have been around a while, who've seen things. The traditional ones, I'm kind of categorizing these guys in commission splits. So the traditional guys are somewhere in the realm of 75-25 splits. That means the brokerage will take 25% of any commission you might make, or at least in that realm. And this is the normal way that it's been going for a long time. And basically what happens is you go out there, you find your own leads for the most part, and you do your own marketing. But if you have a question, if you don't understand something, you should have a broker there who will answer your questions, will do a little bit of hand holding and help you out. This is a really good way to go if you're new and you're motivated, because you have to go out there and get your own leads. It's a great way. And because you get a bigger split than this other guy, which is the new, this is a growing trend. It's more of the 50-50 brokerage, a 50-50 commission split. And the reason why they're taking half is because they are basically doing most of your marketing. It's a way more specialized version of real estate, whereas the first one is kind of like one-man show. Yeah, me, I'm going to do everything. This one's like, all right, these guys are going to cold call, these guys are going to do this, these guys are going to do this, and we're going to, segment what everyone does. So like, they'll take half of the commission because they got guys in there a lot of the time either calling on phones or cold calling people to find a listing. And if they do that, they give you the lead of the potential client, and you have to go out there and close them. But hey, they really shorten your list of people you got to talk to. So there's value in it. And they've made it to where you don't really have to pay for all that marketing and all that time. So there is pros and cons to it. It's especially nice if you're really good at doing one thing, and doing one thing all day is okay to you. If you like going to the office more and you don't mind a more regular schedule, which typically goes with it, because they usually have a weekly meeting that they really want you to go to, and they really like you to be at the office before noon, and they want you to cold call for 2 hours, and it's still kind of loosey-goosey. You don't have to report at 9, but it's kind of, they want you to be there and things like this. With the more traditional route, you really don't have to do any of that. So pros and cons on that. The third version is this other thing where you pay the broker like $100, $200 a month, $50 a month, and you get to hang your license with some guy, I guess. And the pro of it is if you really know what you're doing, it's great, because you don't need all the hand-holding. You don't need your questions answered by the broker. You are basically doing all the work anyway. And if you really are confident in yourself, then it's actually a pretty good option. But the big con is if you run into something, But if you're doing well, and your marketing program works, you're making like 200 grand a year, that 25% from the traditional guys, hey, that's an extra like 50 grand in your pocket at the end of the day. Great. But I wouldn't personally suggest that for new agents. So, and then there is the last version, which is kind of like a mix of them. It's how my brokerage works. You see, we have a lot of property management, so we get a lot of leads that just come to us. But we don't actively, or at least very actively, cold call and find people and do this. So for the most part, it's the traditional method with a 75-25 split. You do most of the marketing, we help you out. And then, because we have natural things come up, they want to be sold, the properties want to be sold, and we have that relationship, we will refer them to some of the selling agents. And in which case, because it was a referral, you get that more 50-50 split range, typically at the end of the day, because we're helping the manager and things like this. And so that's nice, because you can go out there and do your own thing, and then sometimes you can kind of lean on getting some easier leads, which is always nice. So that is the video. I hope you liked it. And if I omitted anything, if you want any more information, please just put it in the comments. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And if you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you liked it. That stuff really helps me. Well, thanks, guys. Bye.